From Buffalo, New York, he's Matt Archibald. I'm Tanner Smith with the Bobcat Sports Showcase. The Ohio football team goes down 38-37 here at the University at Buffalo, but not all in the score right there. Very difficult game for Ohio.
Yeah, they were battling injuries coming into this game, and then in the first quarter, they lose 3 key players. We find out Curtis Meyer sick before the game even starts. Xavier Hughes and Carl Jones both go out with shoulder injuries early on in the first quarter. I mean, you look at that right there, that's half of their starting defense gone, and the Bulls took advantage.
So we were down 3 starters after about the first series or so, and then coupled with those other 2, it gets into your depth pretty quickly. You know, I feel good about the effort that the guys that had to give a lot of snaps tonight that normally wouldn't be out there as much as they were. I thought they gave a great effort.
And the lack of depth definitely showing, because there were a lot of big plays all over the field for the Bulls, and it started off with a 36-yard touchdown pass from Chaz Anderson to Alec Newts. That made it 21-7 midway through the second quarter. But Ohio's offense was working pretty well. Tyler Tettleton had a 40-yard run. It seemed like he kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, just broke out in the clearing. Ohio's offense kept in the game because of big plays. Ohio's defense gave them up. But Ohio's offense stayed in this game because of big plays. We had a Tettleton 40-yard touchdown, then a Brazil 67-yard end around on the reverse. He scores an 80-yard kick return by Dante Harden. Big plays all over the field tonight for Ohio.
And after that Tettleton touchdown, that put the Cats within 7, but going into the half, it was 24-17. Buffalo had the lead, and Ohio came out in the second half, and they really just drove straight down the field. They put a touchdown in. That made it 24-24, but Matt, we mentioned the big plays, and what comes back?
Yeah, right after that, a 90-yard touchdown on a swing pass. I mean, Coach Soller's saying they've seen that play a million times, just kind of a fluke that it goes the distance.
The swing pass that went all the way for him, I mean, we've seen up to this point maybe 30 of them this season. I mean, and we just played that one poorly.
Matt Weller put in a field goal to put the Cats ahead 34-31, but Anderson drives his team down the field once more, and they had him. Ohio had them essentially stopped. It was 3rd and 15. Anderson rolls out, essentially throws it away, but that penalty flag comes in. Corey Hastings.
Huge call. The referee calls a horse collar on Corey Hastings. Buffalo goes in and punches it in on a 4th and inches. So Ohio had them not once, but almost twice, and then they give up the late touchdown, puts them down 38-34.
Then Ohio drives back down the field. They get a 4th and 16. Coach Solich decides, you know what, that's not a situation where your offense is going to be
slim odds there. He decides to kick the field goal and put it in the hands of your defense. They had 3 minutes to go with 2 timeouts. They got the ball back, but unfortunately Tyler Tettleton on 4th and 5, not able to find a receiver, sack, fumble. Buffalo takes a knee to win the game.
Ohio loses this one 38-37. They're back home next week for homecoming against Ball State. We'll see you then.